welcome to paradise. Honolulu, Hawaii, the site of an annual tradition of bowl season, the Hawaii Bowl. There's nothing quite like wrapping up a regular season with a bowl victory. It just leaves a good taste in your mouth going into the offseason. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the California Golden Bears, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So the Cal Bears offense will go to work first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
First down for the offense.
Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Now the play fake. Finds the tight end. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down. And the Golden Bears are marching down the field. Quickly complete. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Second down coming up. Back to pass. Rushes on him. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Wants to throw again. Unloads it downfield. And a big play on the left sideline. Excellent awareness to get that foot in bounds.
We knew this offense wanted to come out here and let it rip through the air. This QB is in a beautiful rhythm early. Nice job with his footwork and his eyes, and he completes a big one there. Get this offense humming.
And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Cal! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And this QB's starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Hawaii's offense will go to work for the first time. He'll start this drive firing. Grabbed in the middle, it's White. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Rainbow Warriors with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Oh, he makes the catch. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. Looking downfield on first down. He'll pull it down. Got a first down. The freshman called his own number and kept his drive moving. And the Rainbow Warriors will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw.
Man, that's so frustrating, and it happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
Rides the back on the option, the give. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Really impressed with how this team has seized momentum here, playing on the road in this hostile environment. Their offense gets it first. They march down the field. They put up some points. And here's the defense now on their first drive, getting a critical sack on 3rd down.
The Rainbow Warriors will bring the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's Morris.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the 2nd drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Golden Bears now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. To the air on 2nd down. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
And the Golden Bears are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. To the ground with the back. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. And the field goal unit is on the field. It's good, easy call for the refs. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just trot him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to fire on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Harris. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward.
When you're a defensive lineman, you're trying to get underneath the offensive lineman as fast as possible, dive in there and create like a pile in the backfield where the quarterback can't move his feet. Because you see the quarterback on QB sneaks, grabs the football and tries to just keep his feet moving and just try to get an inch or a yard, whatever it takes. But the defensive linemen have to do a good job of getting in the backfield.
Makes the catch. It's White. And he's dragged down. And the Rainbow Warriors really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try to sneak it.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall, Dave.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease, push somebody back, create some space. There was nowhere to go.
And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Going to try to get it himself. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking left. Makes the grab. It's Morris. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
That is going to drive this defensive coordinator nuts. A lot of DCs, they focus a ton of energy on how their unit performs on third down and in the red zone. If this defense gives up a couple more third down conversions like that, they're going to be in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he steps out of bounds, and that's going to do it for the first quarter. That's the end of the period, and Cal is on top. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. It'll be 3rd and long. They want to throw it. Get it out on the screen. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Got a man in the middle. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. Leaves it with the running back. Makes one man miss. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
And after a successful run like that on 1st down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and potentially taking a shot, because even if it's incomplete now on 2nd, you only have a short amount of yards to go here on 3rd.
Motion from the wide receiver. The hand to the running back. Oh, what a cut! And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Golden Bears! Effective offense, leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, way to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. They put together a 65-yard drive for the score. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner is stopped. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
They just look like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. The Rainbow Warriors will line up to punt it away. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Throws to the wideout. Finds space on the right. He goes out of bounds across the 25, marking at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning.
Well, when you're throwing these comeback routes, man, the timing has got to be so good between the two of them because you know the ball is going to be in the air a long time. You can't throw it late. It's going to get picked. That time, really nice job getting it out early, and the receiver doing a nice job on his route so that the ball was right on him as soon as he turned around.
The lone back's got it. Turning it on. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play on first down from the 13-yard line. They'll give it to him again. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. They'll run it from the gun. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the score, and he will take it in. Touchdown, Cal! So much about the passing game is about timing, execution, communication, and these two, that's a virtual textbook there.
No doubt about it, and the receiver making plays for his quarterback, being dependable, running the route to the right depth consistently, does a great job running his route, great result because of it.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. Here's the return from inside his 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute on it.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 2-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Creates a little space. He gets it out to the 28-yard line, not enough to pick up the first down. And the Rainbow Warriors line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Here's the handoff. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Trying play action.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
To the air on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the first down. The Golden Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They're trying to seal the edge off right tackle. Headed to the end zone. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Golden Bears!
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
Ready to try the point after.
For the extra point.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. He's got him. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Rainbow Warriors are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Fires deep on the run. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Rainbow Warriors send out the punt unit. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. He'll pull it down and run. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Or did he find a hole in that secondary? They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires left. He's got it. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Got his man on the right. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity.
At the 6-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Looking to fire. Got his man. Touchdown, Cal! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. The kick is up and good and put 1 more on the lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line in the hurry-up. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Makes the grab down the middle. All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to throw on 1st down. Flips it out on the screen. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Wants to throw on 1st down. The throw. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Back to pass on 2nd down. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Unleashes one deep. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Reese, talk about drawing a plum assignment. A first half spent in paradise, and in many ways this Hawaii Bowl has lived up to expectations. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the conclusion of the Hawaii Bowl.
And the Golden Bears will kick it away to crank up the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. And while that first half certainly wasn't what they had in mind, maybe a big comeback is in the offing here in bowl season.
And I think that's a nice way of saying they were awful in the first half. They were terrible. Bowl games, you wonder about motivation. One thing I know, they were clearly not motivated, Palmer.
No, they didn't look focused at all in that first half, David, but this is a team that has a ton of talent. If they can put it here together in the second half, they can close the season out with an exclamation.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Finds a man in the middle. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Caught behind the line. It's Sims. There he goes. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. He's got an open man. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Works the middle of the field. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Hucks it out of the air. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Rainbow Warriors have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Wants to throw again. Caught in the backfield, it's Sims. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. They've worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Right back to the well. Pulled down for the tackle. Trailing by multiple possessions in the 3rd and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on 4th down. Trying to pound it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Warriors!
And was there ever any doubt, guys? 4th and goal, you got to turn around, give it to your bell cow. Just know he's going to find a way to get it in the end zone, and he did exactly that.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. Smashes it through for the PAT. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Cal gets it back, the sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. Looking downfield on first down. Starting to feel a little pressure. Trying to escape and get it himself.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Quickly out to the tight end. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the offense didn't need to accept the penalty thanks to that big play. The Golden Bears have it with a 1st and 10. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll run play action. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. On the run, fires downfield. It's caught. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18.
First down for the offense.
Pulls and fires complete.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You can tell he's throwing over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Golden Bears! Well, let's count them up. 1, 2, 3. 3 is the magic number for touchdowns.
Yeah, it's as easy as ABC. Goodness gracious. He's been getting whatever he wants, whenever he wants, however he wants. I might want to change something up or maybe focus on that guy that's getting the football a lot and scoring.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
For the extra point.
And he tacks on the extra point.
Extra point is good.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead.
Hawaii, 7.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Fires on the move. Finds a man on the left. Oh, he's got some space. He was on his way. He could smell it. He gets it inside the 10. They stop him at the 9.
A lot of times when you go to the stat sheet after the game, defenses are going to look at explosive plays. Like, we're taught to be top down, stay deep, don't give up those big plays, make them earn it all the way down the field. Bad job giving up the big play in the passing game.
Didn't take him long to get into the goal-to-go package. Here they are on first down. Wants to pass. Here's the heat. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. The offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again, and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. Fakes to grab. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. This defense didn't hang its head. They've stood tall after the big play. 3rd and goal coming. Now adjusting. He was thinking touchdown on the scramble, but they're able to stop him short of the end zone. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. Looking for blockers. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. He'll pull it on the read. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Working that left side now. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. That's the end of the period, and Cal is on top. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. Will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. They'll move the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The kick is on its way. He'll field the punt and look for room. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Gets it out fast. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. And the Rainbow Warriors can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
Coming up, 4th down.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. Unleashes it on the run. Intercepted to stop the threat. Taking it the other way. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. This time it's complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down.
3rd down coming.
They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. He unleashes a long one. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. And the Golden Bears will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. Slithers into space. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Makes the catch. It's Harris.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and lead the clock.
They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
First down for the offense.
To the air on first down. Lets it fly on the move. And he gets the foot down. It's a catch deep along the left sideline.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
They're looking to pass from the red zone. Going for 6. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to throw again. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. A shot toward the end zone. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires to the end zone. And they can't make the connection on 4th down, and they'll turn it over.
It's a turnover on downs.
They'll start this drive with a pass. Pocket breaking down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Bring in the heat. Blasted as he lets it go. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The Golden Bears decide to punt it away.
Brings up 4th down.
He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Sims. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And this defense has done such a great job. Another sack on the day. They forced an interception. They've been flying all over the field, playing great defense.
The Rainbow Warriors have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. There he goes. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top.
And this offense showing off the explosiveness, the big play down the field. This is so big because what it makes defenses do to react now. Now you scare them. Now you make them drop back a little bit. So that big passing play opens up this whole offense.
And the Rainbow Warriors are threatening on 1st and goal. Trying to run it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Hawaii!
Yeah, and listen, that is awesome to see the guys continue to fight, continue to keep competing, because this game is over. Like, we don't need to fool y'all. We're not trying to get y'all to stick around and improve ratings. Like, the game's over, but you're continuing to fight. You powered in for the touchdown, and show your kids that we're going to always fight no matter what the score is.
Lining up for the PAT. Bangs it through for an extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. Running back searching for a hole. Look out, he's got room. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football, that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the 1st down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward,
he lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Golden Bears come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Unleashes one. Picked it off, and this defense really needed something to go right. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45.
Reese, I know you're a little bit of a front runner, so you probably wouldn't quit. You probably sub yourself out and take yourself out of the game, but I like that they're continuing to fight. Keep fighting. You never know what's going to happen. Actually, you know what? I know you're not going to win, but it doesn't matter. Keep fighting to the very end.
Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. From the gun, running back on the move. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Going to swing it on 2nd down. And the throw to the sideline is complete, but won't be enough for the 1st down. The Rainbow Warriors are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. The RPO, it's complete. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Wants to keep it in the air. Here's the pressure. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He's open on the right. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Hawaii!
Well, you got to love the attitude of this team. I know they're still down by a lot on the scoreboard, but really nice job by the quarterback. Accurate throw on that touchdown pass.
PAT unit on the field. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. The defense made a play with that interception to set them up. Now to see if they can cash it in.
I suspect we can see that same exact play. They make it look really easy, running the option down the line of scrimmage, QB making good decisions and keeping them in good second down situations.
Finds his target down the middle. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. We've reached a 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Quarterback on the keeper. Breaks into the open. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Golden Bears kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Handoff to the single back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.